What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Back with Hogwarts Legacy here in our lovely dungeon homeroom. And God, I'm serious though. I half joke when I say lovely, but I really do like the Slytherin. I like their common room. Come on, which one of these is it? Okay.
I'm wealthy enough one day to buy every perhaps mind what you're doing there.
Come on. How are you supposed to get that to activate? I know one of these, you strike it enough times. Maybe I'm doing it too fast or whatever. Supposedly the giant squid that lives in the lake, it will slap the window. Okay, no more of those. God damn, that's cool. This game, man, it makes me smile. I'm gonna be honest, probably by the time we're done with this, I'm gonna sit here and go, look, is this the best game of the year? Is this one of the greatest games ever? No, probably not. God damn, is it fun. Holy crap, there's a lot of stuff to do here. Prepare for your search for the final keeper. Shouldn't there be 2 more keepers? Whatever. So we have Beasts class, Caretakers, Lunar Lament. Oh, cool, we get a Lohamora. Speak to Sorona and the 3 broomsticks. Requirements, well, we have the Pulso. Descendo, Defindo, Arresto Memento, and Wingardium Leviosa. Okay. A lot of stuff to do. Now the question is, what the hell are we gonna do? 'Cause there's a lot of crap. What's the close one? The Caretaker's Lament. You know what? Yeah, let's track this one. Let's do this one. Because I want a Lohamora, so I can start picking locks.
You should consider carrying a protection charm.
Oh. Huh. Haven't unlocked that one yet. Weird, because I've been here before. That was the little statue that we need to get to the sneak into the candy shop. I don't get why they had you sit down when you wait. It's such a stupid thing to do, especially when it's in the middle of the day and you're in the middle, like I'm in the middle of the walkway. Really?
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
So I'm just gonna stand here in the hallway with you all day. That's creepy.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned
Why?
and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps
Okay.
start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, toss.
This game has curfew?
I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage.
Yeah, and look.
Every
Yeah, you took advantage of it, and look where you are now. A janitor. I'm sorry,
You'll
groundskeeper.
find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
I know someone's gonna tell me, AJ, he's not a janitor. That's not what a groundskeeper is. I know. But still, I'm gonna mock him by calling him a janitor. Okay, so this one is one of those that we don't have to equip.
Hello, Homora.
Trying to... Trying to think. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so to move the sparks and rotate the dials until both corresponding gears are activated to release the lock. Okay. Okay, I see how it works now. Alright. That one took me a second, sorry.
You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle after all.
Again, that matters. Okay, simple little game, but I like it. Do 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 do. Let's see. Talents. Now that I have Alohomora. No, that's for Defendo. Curse longer. That's kind of nice, but I'll hold off. Packs. Ooh, that reduces spell take. That's actually not bad. Increase the range of Revelio. Fourth spell slot. God, I'm looking for the damn... Is there not something to... I thought there was a way to increase... Huh. Thought there was a way to increase... the how good our lockpicking is. Could have sworn I saw it somewhere, but suppose not. Okay, so now I have... I like this current setup for this area, or for this this grouping. Well, I'm going to replace that with Accio. Here. Pulso. There's no really reason to keep Incendio because I already have Confringo. Well, might as well use it. I have it's another spell that I have access to, so why the hell not? Down here, we'll use... Yeah, I'll use this one for all my transfiguration. Have this be my utility slot. Alright. That'll be good for now. Beep, beep, beep. Professor Fig, I'm in Racines, blah, 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 blah. Is it stooging or stooging? I'm not sure. So I'm guessing this is Fig's room. Ah, okay, so that's how I get better at the spell. Okay. Casting Revelio reveals authority figures.
Revelio.
This might seem like a weird question, but wouldn't they notice me use that? I mean, am I crazy? When you'd think they would notice me casting Revelio? Or is the neat little effect of that spell only visible to me? Is it just like a visual representation of everything being shown to the person using it? Come on. Ah, damn it. There are times I'm okay at this, and then there's times I'm just dog shit. There we go. Want to grab these things while I'm here, because I will forget. Okay, level 2 lock.
Aloha Mora.
Cool. Could do without the jack-in-the-boxes. Those are creepy. Oh, is this the charms teacher? Dude, I really wish they had wizard chess in this game. Like, there are a lot of really cool mini games that they could have included in this that I think a lot of people wanted. Again, I know a lot of people are really sad that Quidditch was not put into this game. Oh, Leprechaun, that's cute. I mean, I'm still of the opinion, yeah, would I have liked it, but I think they focused on... Ooh, what's the term? I think the devs wanted... I'm trying to think the best way to phrase this. Come on, walk further away. Okay. The first one is a 0. I think. Because the spider's 8 plus 5 is 13. So 0. Bottom one's a 14. So 3 plus... Oh my god, the little interact marker's in the way. 3 plus 2 is 5. It would be 9. Wait, am I reading that right? Yeah, it has to be 9. Okay. I wanted to check what my what's my gear looking like. How many more slots do I have? Not a whole hell of a lot. Means we're probably going to be making a trip out to Hogsmeade to sell a lot of this gear that I don't need. What was that? I was saying something earlier about...
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled slappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Arcanite and Aspen.
Okay, in my defense... In my defense, the groundskeeper told me to do it. You're telling me he doesn't have the... He doesn't have the authority to tell me to do that? Ugh. I wish I knew that before. What's that talking about? I keep getting distracted. Alright, yeah, the addition of... I'm split on this, because on the one hand, I would have loved to see them go for it and really try and give us that Harry Potter experience that I think we all really wanted. But at the same time, I think it's much better that they tried to focus on just giving us something fun, again, that is just so quintessential Harry Potter, and I think they accomplished that. Yeah, there are a few features, like I said, wizard chess and wizard chess and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm sure we all would have loved that, would have loved to play Quidditch, but...
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Okay.
Is that so?
You know, points in a house cup, you know, having to stealth when you're messing with curfew. This is stuff that I would hope and would love to see in a future game from this studio, because I think they did some really cool work here. But, you know, end of the day, I'm glad that they put the amount of effort here to make something so cool and have so much detail and make a Hogwarts kind of its own character, essentially. So that's kind of that's kind of my thoughts on it. It's sure, I think we could have had some cooler stuff in the game, but
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
you know, I like what we have, at least. Yeah, it's the bathroom that... Why is there a diving board? This is the bathroom Harry used to,
Aloha Mora.
oh, what the hell? It was in the 4th movie. To get the, to get the egg for to open up, they gave him the hint. I believe it was for the second Triwizard Tournament task. Dude, that's something else that they could maybe do for a future game, is have us compete in the Tri-Wizard tournament. I don't know. I like I said, I respect what they did in this game. I think they did a lot of really cool stuff for their first foray. And I'll also say this, man, you can tell this game was made by people who really like Harry Potter. And I love that. I love people making a video game who love their source material. I kind of get the same vibe with the Mad Max game that I freaking loved. The statue of a lost-looking wizard known as Boris the Bewildered has perplexed students for ages. Is he coming or going? Is he at the beginning of a journey or the end? Perhaps we shall never know. Man, I loved the Mad Max game. And again, I think that was just one of those situations. I think it was made by people who liked Mad Max. And respect for that. I mean, how can you not love Mad Max? It's awesome.
Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well,
Go.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Oh, they're going through the same conversation. Wait a minute. I can't go to the hospital wing? Well, okay, never mind. I guess I can't go there while it's, what's the term? While it's nighttime. Yeah, whatever I was saying earlier, though, you can definitely tell, though, that the developers of this game love Harry Potter. There are areas that are so similar to the way with the books present them. There are areas that are similar to the way the movies. They found a way to build the castle in a way that feels fresh and kind of all their own, but at the same time there are parts of it that are so just recognizable to people who know Harry Potter.
Aloha Mora.
And nothing I need.
Confringo.
I was wondering how that would work. I know I should do all this maybe some other time when I'm not under a time crunch, or not on a time crunch, when I'm not in a stealth mission. But, you know me, I can't help it.
Confringo.
Oh, I can't get an angle on it. No, that sucks. I must have to get into that, into that room with the level 3 lock. And what's over here? God damn it, I'm just gonna keep getting distracted, aren't I? Ah, you kidding me? I can't stun the prefects. I think that's bullshit. Okay.
Flag knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Why are you just hanging out in here? I thought there was a student sitting there, but no, you're just hanging out in the infirmary.
And Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway. What was what?
I thought I heard something.
Yeah, I thought they heard something. It's cute. R. No, awesome. I was afraid that Weasley and the potions professor Sharp were there. Many assume this is the shell of a fire crab native to Fiji. Okay. However, those are... God damn it. Although those in the know swear it's a bejeweled tortoise shell created by a mad wizard near Versailles. When his chateau was overrun by Nifflers, the dazzling shell was created off... Oh my god, I cannot read. Shell was carried off to be discovered years later by a Hogwarts professor on a holiday in the Ardennes. Oh yeah, keep looking over there. I'm just gonna walk behind you.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Oxmead, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood, but I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Yeah, when is that necessary? Because there's nothing off limits at night. There are people who suggest that some of these quests and stuff like in lines of dialogue like that are saying that there was originally a feature where day and night mattered a little bit more for stuff like that. But again, it's all conjecture.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
You'd think that would be a harder lock.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
I mean, does anyone else agree with that? That you'd think that the...
You were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve.
Does anyone else think that the faculty tower would be harder to break? Whatever. Oh, let's see here. Secret rooms. What am I thinking? Professor Fig's classroom. Oh, oops. Wasn't necessarily trying to fast travel there. But I know he has...
If the rumors are to be believed, you've taken to increasing the beast population. Where do you find the time?
I've what? Well, he mentioned beasts, and that is something I have been super curious about. So we are gonna go do beast class before we close out. I have been so curious about playing with all the magical creatures. And if I'm right, it should be up this way. It's I think I know where the come on, brain, where the classroom is. You know, I really kind of wish that we interacted with the ghosts more. Not necessarily Peeves. I mean, you know, it's funny to see Peeves, but you know that we see guys like nearly headless Nick and whatnot, other than just like floating around. I mean, that's cool, but you know, I'd love to actually interact and talk with the ghosts. I guess that might be one of my bigger complaints with this game. It would be that the mission structure and everything. I love the open world Hogwarts thing, but the mission structure and everything it feels so stiff. I keep mentioning Bully, which was somehow a game that had like a rigid schedule of, you know, okay, well, it's this day you go to this class at this time and whatever, and you know there was a clock and you had to do stuff during times of the day and everything, and like I loved that shit. It was so fun. I really think that would work so well in this game, because it wouldn't make the classes that we go to just, you know, like fade in, fade out sort of deals. Like they're actually classes.
Already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly.
Is that a
They
dodo?
are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly.
I thought it would have been really funny if that went Bitterfinger.
Out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
To just stab her in the eye.
Here.
I think that's how diseases are spread.
Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
He's so fucking cute. Look at his little eyes.
Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
The beast petting brush is used to nurture. Okay. Aww.
That's lovely.
His
I'm
little
sure
face. Aww.
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast
My
food?
God, look at his fucking face. Oh, I love it.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes
Oh my god, I'm tearing up a little bit. This is so adorable.
Seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast.
Can we pet him?
Please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss
God, I want to
Whitting,
pet the little fluff
why
ball.
don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh my god, we get to play with big kitties. Oh my god.
Couple of these or whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
There's a Ravenclaw hanging out with them.
Stupid thing. Oh.
Making money signs.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Ugh, tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's
what
really
the-
not funny.
What's with the Ravenclaw?
Let's go.
And they just will not let me be an asshole. I have to be a nice guy. Like I really think they should have given you more choice over your characters.
This class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed
What was
and
it saying?
wash the Neasels, just as you did with Gerald.
No, I really would have preferred if they gave us a little bit more control of the character's personality, because there are cutscenes and stuff like that where kind of like that where we're stepping in and defending her. Well, if I'm being an asshole, I kind of want to be the bully.
It appears our time has...
I don't know, maybe it's just me.
Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
No, I'm playing with the kitties.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem
Ignore
to
the fact that I sound like a
when
robot.
beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Are we going to talk about those...
Come here.
Trying to think what to call them. Are we going to talk about those wolves or whatever that I have killed that have been attacking me? Or the spiders? The weird frog things?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind.
You know what?
In light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
You know, I've said my character is at least... Yeah, I guess. Because I've said my character kind of likes the animals and wants to mess around, you know, wants to focus on, you know, like potions and beasts and stuff like that and herbology. You know, we're a bit of a dick. We're kind of like Sebastian. Bit of a dick. You know, you're not going to tell me what to do, but I'm not a bad guy.
Poppy, where are you taking me?
I just still wish they would have given me the option to be a bad guy, I guess is the way to phrase it.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
And see, I think it's really hard to write those stories where you can either be the good guy or the bad guy. It's just because I think people almost inherently want to be good. They want to be, you know, they want to be moral. And I mean that from the sense of the writers. You know, when they're writing it, they have trouble writing a game that lets you choose, but then in cutscenes where the control's taken away from you, you're then put into the shoes of a good guy, because that's what they do instinctively.
But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Yeah, that's right. You're supposed to bow, are you not?
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like.
Is Highwing its name? Aww.
Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Aww. Dude, I love the look of the feathers.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
You know, I'm really hoping that we get to do more of that. And by that, I mean... what's the term? Doing, like, little missions with your friends, you know? Sebastian and them. Because I'm going to guess there's going to be one from each house. I don't know. I think that would be cool. Again, I think this game was so close to being kind of what Bully was that I just sit here and go, man, I really wish they just took the plunge and made this Bully with magic. Maybe with, you know, not the not the, I don't want to say mean-spiritedness of Rockstar, but still, I really think that would have been cool. I mean, hell, I think most open world games should take a look at what Bully did and try and replicate it in its own way. 'Cause God, what Bully did was amazing.
A boom!
You know, I will always just sit and just gush about how good Bully was. I've got the definitive edition, or the definitive. I think it's the scholarship edition. That's what it's called. I've got that one sitting here on my desk somewhere. So there's one last thing I want to see if we can do. I'm looking for, no, would have been out here, yeah. We're in Summoner's Court. Well, I guess nobody wants to play right now. What was that? I was getting distracted. I was gushing about Bully. I'm still so sad that Bully never got a sequel. I think if there was, God, it deserves a sequel. But either way, guys, I think this is where we're gonna call it quits for today. I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please remember, you can show me that you enjoyed the video by hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, all that stuff. I totally missed that balloon. So, yeah, that stuff helps me with the algorithm, means a lot, lets me know that, you know, I'm doing something right on this planet. So, thanks for watching, guys. See you all in the next one. But until then, I'm out.